I saw this question from Rob in the LifterLMS Facebook group, and that question is, can I set up a course so students pick which lessons they complete within a course? And there's a minimum number of lessons, and ideally it would be a number of points. If there's 10 lessons and they only do 6, sort of an elective syllabus. And Kurt posted in here, I've heard this type of request a couple of times. GamiPress might be an approach. And so I wanted to talk just specifically about what I would recommend for this approach, especially with something like GamiPress. You could also do something with WP Fusion, but I think GamiPress is a good approach for this. How we would practically do this is we have Automator WP. It's a free tool you can add to your WordPress website. It's basically a Zapier within WordPress. So if you want LifterLMS to do something, GamiPress to interact, it allows you to do some interesting stuff. And so the one, we're going to need the pro version for this, and I'm not going to go into a full demo of how to do this. I'm just going to talk about it at a conceptual level. So taking a look at the actions, we can actually mark a lesson as complete, or even mark a course as completed. So here's what we would do. We would use the GamiPress tool. GamiPress is another integration by Automator WP. In fact, it's actually made by the same people who make Automator WP. They also make GamiPress. So we would use GamiPress and we would do a trigger and action. We would say, when a user earns an amount of points of a certain type, we want to mark a course as completed. And then simply what we'll do as a trigger is we will give people points in GamiPress when they complete lessons. So let me go to the back end of my website here. I'm going to add LifterLMS and GamiPress and give you a little demo of how this would work conceptually. I'm not going to install the add-ons and go all the way through the process, but let's take a look at what this would look like. So we're going to install LifterLMS. I don't need to go through the setup wizard, so I'm going to cancel out of the setup wizard, at least for the demo. Then I'm going to go to plugins, add new again. We're going to look up GamiPress, and I'm going to show you how to use GamiPress to do that setup where someone gets a point or any amount of points when they complete a lesson. So let's install the free GamiPress plugin from the WordPress repository here. Activate that. And so the GamiPress plugin is really nice. I use it on my own website, not to terrific effect, but I've used it on a lot of client websites, and it really adds some fun to the program. So points types, I'm going to add a new point type. You can call it whatever you want. I'm going to call it course points. Course point. And then the plural name, we need to give it a plural name. We don't need to give it a slug. It will automatically fill in course underscore points or course dash point. And so what we can do is set up a point award. I want to say when I want to say lesson. Do I need the lifter? Yeah, here we go. So this is detecting that LifterLMS is already on my website, so I don't even need to have a GamiPress lifter integration right now. It's automatically detecting LifterLMS is here, so when a student completes a lesson 1 times up to unlimited, I could also select certain lessons if I wanted to. A student completes a specific lesson if I wanted to get more complicated, but at a high level, student completes a lesson, we're going to earn 1 point with a no maximum, and then let's go ahead and save that. So when a student completes a lesson, they're going to get 1 course point, and then we would use our Automator WP here, and I'm going to need the pro version to demonstrate this, so I'm not going to go into all of this in the tutorial, but Automator WP would be listening with GamiPress and say, when a student earns 6 course points, we're going to use the mark course completed. So when you complete any of the 6 lessons, the course will automatically be marked complete. You'll earn any certificates that are associated with that course, any emails, automations. The course will just be complete. That's how you would do this with Automator WP, where you would have students earn points. You would have those points trigger a completion of the course, and then it's all tied into Lifter. You could do a similar thing with other LMS tools. My name is Emily Middleton from WPCourseGuide.com. Let me know if you have any other questions in the comments below this video, and hit me up on my website if you want to do one-to-one consulting, website building, custom development, anything in WordPress LMS. That's what we're here for. I'll see you in the next video.